Um, Soul Exchange is up. Let's just run through the list of heroes that they have available. Um, in the Dark Element, um, the 10 is good. If you're limited to the 10, um, he's a very fast wing um, defensive unit that can just poison and heal and maintain, and kind of annoying, but stats are very outdated. Dr. Marina's costume is makes him usable in the meta, but like D tier damage is not that proficient at two something. Narcissa, it's a bard, um, but damage wise, does pretty much negligent. You need to set her up with elemental defense down. Somebody like Panther, along with another defense down for her to even do a decent amount of damage. So from the Dark Element, nobody really recommend there. Holy Element, Odin's costume is okay, but I just find it hard. I always wanted this hero, but now with the meta and everything else, I find it just very hard to him to do something for the team other than mana generation and some chip damage. Um, this reviver and healer, okay, but um, the healer and the revivers are gonna come in and out of the meta. So if you didn't, right now is not a time to go back and get this hero. Maybe Monster Island perks, but I hate Monster Island event, so not really something I would recommend. And I know the tournament is coming up for this particular class, and if you don't have her, um, you know, somebody might want to grab. Her damage is outdated, but hopefully she gets a costume. She was a meta tank, and they seem to be costuming these particular event heroes. So, listen, Alice just got hers, and she's been out for a while, so hopefully, Anne will get her costume as well. Um, I think she's probably the best one out of the holies. Zhao is probably the best out of the red. There was a time, she was good for Titan hits, since she has that ability to multi-hit. Um, Cupid is definitely up there, but where Zhao is going to shine is really for the simple fact that her passive to negate minions' abilities, specifically against like water pipe and minions that Lady of the Lake, to have the ability to do something special, something that just is not easily overstated. Um, Cupid is great in Very Fast Wars, probably one of the best heroes encounters in Very Fast Wars, just to put mindless heal on the opposing team. So no need to belabor those two. If you're choosing in the red, those two are fine. Snow White is the best option in the blues for the simple fact of Very Fast Wars. Somebody that you can use just to rip off all the buffs and do a tremendous amount of damage. Like a team that is very passive and just uses a lot of buffs, just use her, rip everything off, do a bunch of damage. So really like her. um, Cinnamon is elemental defense down, hit all blues. um, Really good. Nothing to say about the blue. The blue selection is probably the best overall selection and toughest selection if you have to choose from. um, and Bubbles, which is going to be my pick, is and it's simply because I don't have this unit. I have everybody else on the list here. So Bubbles is the only one I don't have, so that's why I'm picking. I think if I did not have Bubbles, my other choice would have been considering a second and just for Hero League. Um, I do have duplicates of everybody in the green, everybody in red, everybody in yellow, and everybody in purple. So, yeah, the only two choices would have been Anne, which I just got this year, actually, when she's outdated, and I just leveled her for Hero League. And Bubbles is the only one who I don't have, so that's what my selection is going to be. In green, you know, Bubbles is just it's mindless and a decent snipe. Not really meta relevant, but it's probably for collection purposes. I don't even know if I'm going to level it. And then on the green side, Francine has some applicable uses. This ninja has counterattack minions. Again, you can negate that with one of these Chinese New Year heroes, where his minion does nothing. But in this day and age with a lot of HP with these legendary troops, he's not a bad choice if you have to go in green. He'd probably be my best choice if you have to go in green, because he's very versatile and does a lot of little things, along with some damage on the team. Athos was very, very, very good. I think when he first came out, the ability to mix in with the Musketeer heroes and provide that cover and shoot very fast, but I don't know, this snipe needs to go up tremendously in order for him to do something, so I wouldn't recommend him. If you have 20 choices on, again, if you somebody who's collecting, knock yourself out. Yeah, and I think that's really it. So, I'm gonna select Bubbles here, because I just want to add her to the collection and never have to go back to the pet. Someone I think I'm only missing Snowball, but I don't think I'm going back to the pet portal at all. It's just, to me, they haven't done anything to improve those heroes whatsoever. So here are the heroes I am about to give up for Bubbles. Just all extra triple, quadruple dupes that I have laying around. Alright, good luck with your selection, and hopefully you pick somebody that you're going to level up and use, and be able to max them out and double limit break them. Alright, see you in the next one, guys.